3, 4.
About a year ago, my wife and I got a bird feeder. And we thought, oh, this would be a fun little way to spend our time outside in the evenings, Saturday mornings. And we got like lots of really fun birds. And we decided, oh, let's expand our bird feeder reach. And so we got a brick bird feeder, and then we got like a hummingbird feeder, and we got all these different types of feeders. And then we started to see all these different types of birds. And on the weekends, we would see like a variety of birds. We saw a grosbeak, a woodpecker, cardinals, sparrows, pigeons, house wren. I don't remember the exact proper name of it, but we call it a white-breasted nutbuster. Then we started to see like flocks. Like we have a couple sparrow families that have nests in our porch back here. And we started to see like their friends coming for breakfast. And we would see like I'm really bad at this. My wife usually feeds it. Oh, there's a cup in there, that's why. My wife usually feeds it, fills it. And we would see like all of our feeders would be full of birds. And we would notice that if ever there were a lot of different birds, they would kind of like avoid each other. Like if there were a bunch of birds at the same time all on the feeders, they might all eat at the same time, but they wouldn't necessarily like stand on the same ledge or the same bars. They would get out of the way of the other larger birds. And then there was this one time where I saw a cardinal and a sparrow hanging out together at the feeder. And the sparrow, I don't know if he just couldn't like feed himself, he couldn't break through the shells or what the deal was, but he would stand up next to the cardinal, and the cardinal would break the shells and then feed the sparrow what was inside. I've never seen anything like this. You know, because typically the sparrows will hang out with the sparrows, the pigeons will hang out with the pigeons, and they just kind of stick to their flock, right? The birds of a feather stick together. But this was different. And it got me thinking about like Christians and denominations and the way that we typically stick with our people, like the group that we feel most comfortable with, the people that we look like, that believe the same way, that practice the same way. You know, we're all worshiping Jesus, but we each have like a different bend on it, right? And the pigeons stick together, the sparrows stick together. But every once in a while, to really get the meat of what Jesus is trying to get at, what the Word is trying to feed us with, sometimes we need a cardinal. Sometimes we need a bigger, stronger bird, a bigger, stronger Christian, someone who actually doesn't fit within the normal pack guidelines, right? Someone who's outside of our comfort zone to be able to feed us and give us those things that we need to be nourished, to be fed. And I think a lot of times we want to think that we're the cardinal. But if we want to walk in the grace and the humility that Jesus taught us how to walk in, I think that maybe there's just a little bit more value in being willing to be that sparrow that needs help. Cracking open the Word, getting to the meat. But what do I know? I'm just a dumb Christian thinking about bird feeders. I love you guys.